Welcome to Show Up and Glow. My name is Jalen. This is the Cozy Corner, a space created just for you to tune in and chill out. If this interests you, I invite you to find some headphones, a quiet space, and join me for a calming and comforting experience. If this is not for you, that is okay. I appreciate you stopping by. As you notice yourself enjoying your stay, please be sure to like and subscribe for more of this calm and cozy vibe. Now let's get started. Let's get it started in here. Let me get all tucked in, all situated. Oh, get all cozy in the cozy corner. Welcome in. Welcome in. If you are new here and you just click on the video, just don't go yet. Don't go yet, because by the end of this video, you will feel calmer and your nervous system will feel softer and lighter. And your mind will become but a whisper. So if you are new here, welcome to the Cozy Corner, the coziest place in all the world. And you can quote me on that. Basically what we're here to do is just reset for a moment. You know, we're getting into scrolling. We're all doing that scrolling thing. We all got 1,000 things we can watch on TV. Our brains are just overstimulated. They're overstimulated, which then affects our nervous system, which then affects sometimes our personality and how we feel that day. So, welcome to the Cozy Corner, because in the Cozy Corner, we are slowing it down and we are just giving our mind, our body, and soul a little bitty mental break. A little bit of minty bee. And I did say little bit of. So, if you're new, thank you so much for clicking on the video. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And if you are an OG Cozy Corner crew member, roll call, you know that we just get cozy. And that's it. It's the best part of my day. Hopefully it's the best part of your day. So, let's get right into it today. Before we get into our card reading, our oracle card reading, ooh, it's so mystical and magical. Let's do some breaths. I know. It's like eating your vegetables. It's like, sometimes you just don't want to do it. But then sometimes you're like, you know what? I haven't taken a breath today. I think now's a good time, and it is a great time because now we're together. Okay, so we're going to do 3 rounds of nice breaths in through our nose and out through our nose, and at the end of the last breath we're just going to kind of sit in the stillness. Okay, let's begin. Really lovely. If I do say so myself, it's really lovely to just take some breaths and then just sit there and be like, wow, everything is so still. Everything is so calm. Is this here for me all the time? Yes. Period. Yes, it is. We're going to start with some wisdom chakra spray because we know when we do the wisdom spray, we always get really good card readings. We really do. And if you're new here, maybe this reading resonates with you, maybe it doesn't. And if you're an OG here, maybe this reading resonates with you, maybe it doesn't. The last one really resonated with me and resonated with a lot of you. I received so many comments on that video, and you know, it just makes it feel like I'm not talking into the void. So if you commented, if you ever comment, I really appreciate it, and I see them all. And if you give this video a like and you share the video, thank you so much as well. I know I can't really see who's doing all that, but just know I see the support and I really, really appreciate you. Oh boy, I'm about to get super smart. This is like a really earthy, grounded scent. It smells a little, it smells like being out in the woods, but not the green. It smells like the wood part and the dirt part. And maybe if it is the green, it's like really like bitter leaves. It smells like bitter leaves, wood, dirt, maybe like moss after it's rained, like earthy and fragrant. It wasn't the ideal word I was looking for, but when my brain was trying to search when my brain was trying to work together just then, both sides, fragrant was all we got. Okay, and we have Sacred Destiny by Denise Lynn. She made a beautiful deck. So we're going to dive right in. I think today we might do 2 or 3. We'll see what happens. We won't push 3 if 3 doesn't naturally fall out, but 2 for sure. So during the breaths, I did set my intention. I like to set my intention during breathing time. So if you want to participate in the card reading, go ahead and set your intention now. Maybe ask a question. See if it brings you some clarity. Sorry, my headphones are giving me a little bit of a problem today. There we go. I feel like they're trying to like strangle me. Okay. Oh my gosh, now this one. Oh, I'm feeling it. So when I do these like oracle readings for myself or on camera, my hands start getting like tingly. And like that first one had me pull from the bottom. A lot of times it does have me pull from the bottom, but I can feel it getting a little tingly and like, yep. And just like that one, then I'm like, okay, I think we're going for 3. Yep. Okay, let's go in order. And you know what, today? I'm not going to flip them all over at the same time. We're going to experience the card flipping over together. I'm not going to do them individually. So let's do the first one. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Gateway is following us. How many times have we pulled Gateway lately? Like, okay, we're really going to listen to the message today. Gateway again. When I used to read tarot, I just haven't in a while, but when I used to, like years ago, I did it pretty regularly, like every day. There were some cards that, like, when I would take like these like online classes and you'd be like a part of a community to like learn it better. And there were some cards that they said will like follow you. Like they're going to keep reappearing until you either learn the lesson or accept whatever the message is or believe in the message. And Gateway needs to take a back seat. Let me show you like this. We have a unicorn with this bright sunlight, boom, coming in. And I think I made the comment last time this felt like Sedona. And it does, with these big rock mountain cliff type of things. And then this unicorn is just like prancing around this wooded area. This is what it looked like in my mind when I was trying to describe to you what that wisdom scent smells like. We got moss got down here. We got dirt. We got the trees. Okay, that's a little spooky wooky. Gateway. Enchanted Valley. There are places on the planet where the veil between the physical realms and the mystical dimensions is especially thin. These places are called portals, vortexes, or spirit gateways. In mythology, they are revered as places where things beyond ordinary reality can occur. Mystics, visionaries, and shamans can traverse this realm and the next through these places. That's pretty dope. In Celtic traditions, the wee folk, fairies and elves, easily move through these portals and have access to these magical places. That's pretty dope also. The Enchanted Valley is the place where these portals often appear. The sacred landscape wants you to know. Magic is afoot. Wondrous events are unfolding. Profound revelations and inner illuminations are close at hand. It is now much easier to manifest your dreams. Okay, that's pretty dope. This is an excellent time to take action on your visions for your future. A small amount of action now will generate much bigger results. Let's say that again for the people in the back. A small amount of action now will generate much bigger results. One small step at a time, guys. Gateways to spirit are opening, and there are places where the veil is especially thin. Fairies and elves are supporting you. Yay! Wonders are blossoming in your life. Watch for them. Open your heart to hallowed, holy, magical energy. I will. The more you become aware of the small marvels in your life, the more they will grow in magnitude. I love that for us, and I heard that very loud. Number 2. Truth. It's been a while for this one. I love this image of this tree out in this Sahara desert looking plain with a nice blue sky with some clouds, maybe a little thunder clouds ahead. So peaceful looking. Truth. Song of the Wind. Wind is in the realm of the air elements, one of the 4 elements of life: air, water, fire, and earth. Air takes form in the oxygen we breathe as well as in breezes and zephyrs. It also represents our communication skills. When we speak, it is the air that passes through our mouths that allow us to speak and communicate. Wind is also prana, the source of life. As you communicate your truth to yourself and others, you'll find new energy and vitality emerging within your life. the sacred landscape wants you to know. Be honest with yourself and speak from your heart. Find your truth. Listen for what is sincere and honest in others. One of the most difficult things to know is what's true for you and what isn't. And sometimes it takes sincere silence to find your inner voice of truth. But once you find it, let go of anything in your life that isn't authentic. Share your truth with others. Release relationships in which you can't be yourself and can't be real. Being genuine can allow your spirit to fly and the song of your soul to be heard in the universe. A little personal note on that. I've talked about here before my couple of Instagrams I have, and the Show Up and Glow one is my favorite Instagram, but it's my favorite Instagram because it does exactly what that card says. It has encapsulated my truth, what I bring to you guys here in the Cozy Corner, what I share with you here. This is all coming very much from deep in my heart. But then I have another account for some businesses, and that account is kind of like another side of me that finds entertainment, that likes to laugh, that is joking, that likes satire, that likes, commentary on the world we live in today. And that one sucks me in. And then I have a hard time getting off of that account. Like, I just keep wanting to scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll. But my show, and it feels like I can't get enough. But my Show Up and Glow one, where I've kept it very only to what I believe in here at the channel, only posting things that resonate with me and the vibe we're putting out here on the channel, those feeds and that algorithm, it fills me up, but it also slows me down. And I always feel like a little caught between the two. Like, I'm always like, should I just quit getting on this business one, because I like the way I feel on the other one, but it makes me feel slow. That's what we talk about here all the time. But I don't always want to feel slow. I don't always want to slow down. I don't always want to feel calm and cozy. I would love that, but it's not realistic. And when I read that card, it's just maybe it is time to let go of the other side, and maybe leaning more into what really is my truth, what's really coming from my heart, is not a bad thing. In my mind, I think, it's not real to live in a calm and cozy life. Why not? Why not? Why not? And that's where we hold ourselves back, and that's where change has to happen. Whenever you want to change something in your life, or you want to think a different way, or have a new viewpoint, you have to question the old one. What if I only got on my Show Up and Glow Instagram when I wanted to scroll, when I wanted to see something, filled myself up with some joy and happiness and contentment and some cozy, and then went about my day? Wouldn't I feel better internally? These are the questions you got to ask yourself when you're trying to make a change, like that truth card just said. When you're trying to trust yourself or let go of some things or bring some things in, you got to have those questions with yourself. Okay, and last card. Maybe a long time ago we had this card. Wisdom. Wow. We have a mermaid, which looks like she's made of stars in the ocean. Are you kidding me? And then we have some coral reef action with some sea life and some pretty fishies and a starfish. It says wisdom. Okay, here we go. Depths of the sea. The surface of the sea can be choppy and turbulent, but when we sink down into the depths, our surroundings are completely different. Often there is a stillness below. In other cases, the surface of the sea might be placid, yet down in the liquid blue are a myriad of creatures and a variety of seaweeds. A vast community of creatures is eating, giving birth, and dying. What we see on the sea's surface has very little to do with what is occurring below. Fair enough. The sacred landscape wants you to know. Things are not as they seem. Look beneath the surface in your life. For example, you might feel that you aren't making progress on a particular project, yet beneath the surface things are happening. Or you might be going through a stormy cycle. This card is letting you know that even though the surface of your life might be a bit rocky or wobbly, in a deeper place all is well, and serenity and peace are emerging. Things that may seem challenging will later be revealed to have been beneficial. And that right there answered my question I asked during my breath work. I don't want to be that person who comes on here and just talks about like the last 5 years and since COVID. But you know what? Things have changed. We're accepting it. We're moving on. We're moving forward. We're accepting what happened in the past and we're moving on and we're moving forward and we're moving past that. So yeah, things might feel a little rocky and turbulent right now. Maybe you haven't grabbed your footing in a long time. Maybe you're waiting for that solid ground to finally connect underneath your feet and quit being so wobbly. Small steps, believing in your truth, and trusting. Let's look at all the cards together today. Let's see. Very pretty. Gateway, truth, and wisdom. We had air and water. Love that. That'd be cool if one time if we like pulled all the elements of the cards. I'm just saying. It could happen. I hope wherever you're at today that things start looking up and that you keep having a little bit of faith and hope that your tides can turn in your favor. Boy, it is hard when we are in it. I am no exception to that. And I have felt the tides be very forceful the last handful of years in my life. So you are not alone. I am here with you, and every day we get to choose to be a little cozier, a little calmer. Come to the cozy corner, settle down, settle in. Just take a breath, because there's a lot on your plate. There's a lot going on. So just take a breath, find your center, and know that when we're in that space, all is well. And even outside of that space, you can remind yourself that all is well. Remind yourself, say an affirmation, things are working out for me. Things are working out in my favor. I am moving in the right direction. I am taking charge of my life. Things are working out for me. Just kind of repeat that to yourself when the days feel really hard and challenging. Okay. Thank you so much for being here with me today. You could be anywhere on YouTube, and if you were a newbie today, thank you so much for watching the entire video. Like and subscribe to stay connected. We post twice a week, Sundays and Wednesdays, and I will be here for your calm and cozy moment. I'll see you again real soon.